Spokane Mayor David Condon said the city's next police chief would not come from Spokane.
And tonight we have learned he might come from Indianapolis.
Spokane is getting closer to hiring a new police chief.
And there is already a front runner in the competition. Frank Straub is just wrapping up 2.5 years as Director of Public Safety in Indianapolis. Jeff Humphrey broke the story on KXLY.com. And Jeff, why is it likely that Straub will be on this list of finalists?
Well, Nadine, we know Spokane's mayor actually called Frank Straub in Indiana and asked him to apply for the chief's position, and that happened after the city of Spokane issued its second call for qualified applicants. However, Straub is leaving his old job under a cloud of controversy, and now will be up to a series of Spokane-based panels to determine whether or not those problems are really Straub's fault. Remember this year's Super Bowl? Frank Straub was in charge of security for the whole thing. In fact, as Indianapolis's Director of Public Safety, Straub also heads up all Homeland Security operations there.
The mayor brought me here to re-engineer the police department.
Dr. Straub was hired back in January of 2010 to lead a police department plagued with scandals and bad press. The PhD pushed for reforms within the Indy PD, and Straub's new scrutiny resulted in several officers facing criminal charges. And between handing out more discipline and struggling with a shrinking budget, Straub became a target for the rank-and-file's union.
This is a department that is confronted by a group of people who don't want to change, who want to hold on to the vestiges of the past, that want to protect their individual turf, so to speak, and they're not thinking about the overall good of the department.
Straub thinks he made the Indy Police Department more accountable, but faced with a vote of no confidence from the City Council, Straub handed Indianapolis his resignation in April. August 1st is his last day, and that means Straub will be available to attend several forums here in Spokane, where police chief finalists will answer to the public.
We'll have 5 interview panels for these folks the finalists to be interviewed by, and one of them will be the Police Advisory Commission, and they will be, the public will be able to sit in on their interview process.
12 other people who applied for the chief's position, their names will be not made public until they are finalists, but that should happen pretty quickly, though, because Spokane's mayor says he hopes to name this city's new police chief sometime in August. Reporting live at the Public Safety Building, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.